vinyl community. This is Sara and I'm back. I haven't done a video in some time now. As you know, I haven't done lots of them before, but but now I'm back. I haven't been digging much lately, just last weekend, as I said on Facebook, I went digging for maybe 4 hours or so in 10,000 records, and I found 3 LPs that came with me home, and they were really dirty, so I finally done a good thing for the world, well, for my records that is, and went out and gotten myself a really proper cleaning kit with fluids, and which I mixed my own little mix, and some brushes and some wipes and stuff. So actually I've been doing that all morning here, and this week, except for living, I suppose, I've been doing that and listening to some records, and it's so damn fun to clean your old records, which have maybe been sitting there for a couple of years or months at least, and finally you can play them the whole way through, where there have been a little scruff things, or the needle has skipped or gotten stuck. You can just relax and just enjoy. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Also, I've been I got obsessed and ordered myself a good stylus cleaner, and I picked out the, maybe you can see, Onso Zero Dust from Japan, and this is really good. It's very expensive, but I hope to have it almost for the rest of my life, at least a couple of years, and use it on my 2, maybe soon 3 turntable. So it's really good. Look at that. That got stuck in there. That piece of dust been sitting there and just waiting to get cleaned away. So really good. I recommend that. Well, I'm spinning this record, Änglagård, the new one from them, released this past week for the first time. And this is disc 1, side 2. And so far it sounds really good. This is Viljans öga. And this is the limited edition of 500 copies on clear wax, fast speed. It has a booklet in there, and also for postcards. The postcards only come with this one, not the black version. And let me show you the booklet here. It's really nice. The grayish stuff goes through the whole album. It's quite moody in that way, I think, and puts my mind in a special state. Makes me think of Blackwater Park by Opeth, since I'm such a huge Opeth fan, actually. So as you can see, the whole scheme and the trees. Yeah, so far this is sounding really good. I've got their other albums, but sadly not on vinyl, and they're very expensive now. But on CD, these are some of the postcards that came along. That's beautiful. Actually, I showed it the other way around, so there you go. Very Swedish. And I actually saw this band, Änglagård, which of course is a Swedish neo-prog band, kind of like Anekdoten or so. This year, when I went to Sweden Rock with my partner, I went there solely to see King Diamond's comeback concert, the first of them. You know, he only had 2 concerts, one in Sweden Rock and one on Hellfest in France, so that was brilliant. But more of that another time. But I saw them on the small stage, and it was raining and not lots of people, and I saw almost the whole concert because I missed the beginning because I met Bobby Liebling of Pentagram and got some records signed, and then actually I was interviewed on Swedish radio because of my record collecting or so. So I missed the beginning, but it sounded real good, and it was very nice that it was raining. It suited the music, you know, with the flutes and stuff. So this is the second disc of the 2. Just so you can see how nice I like clear vinyls. And the first disc which I'm playing actually had like a little fly or something which had gotten caught in the wax when it was pressed, so that was very weird, and I like it. Poor fly, but nice. So that was Änglagård, and when I got that, I actually the place where I bought that one had a bit of a bargain also page, and I found Hust on CD. This is cost me only a couple of dollars or so. This is live and unreleased. Some really odd things, some old songs live in 75 in Karlstad, and the live in a reunion gig they made in 91, and also live from Norwegian TV in 78. Excuse me, 78. So I haven't listened fully through this yet because I've been busy playing some vinyl, but that's very nice. Very good to have in the car, you know, when you're driving in nature. And yeah, so let me show you some of the latest buys. Actually, just a couple of days ago, I finally got my copy of Om, and the last album, of course, and I just listened to this maybe 2 or 3 times, and I like it. I really like the Eastern sounding stuff on this record. Yeah. And of course I love Al. He has his very special way of singing and playing and just being. He's like a spiritual mushroom floating into the sky or something like that. It's really good. I saw them, I had the chance to see them live a couple of months ago in Sweden, in Gothenburg, at a small place, and they had some problems with the sound. Some speakers were not working properly, and even though it was, even though that it was a brilliant gig, I could see that especially Al was a bit angry or upset with that, but it was a very spiritual gig. It was very meditative, and I could see that Emil and Al was in their own place, and I also loved the new member. It was like he looked like a voodoo priest or something for me, and man, the way he sings, that was really good. More of that in On, please. I loved the heavy doomy stuff with the bass and stuff, but I also love the very spiritual part. So I'm looking forward to really getting into this, because I need a few more listens actually, because I've listened to the old albums quite a lot. So was really nice, because I've been waiting and waiting forever to that to arrive here, and actually the place where I ordered from still hadn't got it, so I had to order somewhere else, because I just couldn't wait. I'm having a bit of coffee in my Opus mug here, because I need to awake. I'm sorry if I look tired and old. I am old and a bit tired too, so let me show you the stuff I found the last gig. Well, found this in the first box I was going through. Often that is the case when you're digging for hours in one place. You find the best stuff maybe the first couple of minutes actually. This is Quicksilver Messenger Service. Yes, and their album Just for Love. And this is pretty beaten up, as you can tell here. Someone has written their name here. This is Mia. This is Mia's. Yes. Even numbered record. But I found it only for $2 or so. So I'm pretty pleased, because I've never seen this that cheap. I mean, this is a gatefold, and it you can tell by the odor then that this record has been sitting in someone's basement or so for many years. And this was it's actually pretty scratched up, and this was so damn dirty as well, so I thought maybe I can't even play it. But after I got my cleaning stuff, I really cleaned this motherfucker really thoroughly, and so it plays very nice. I think this is the first press or so. The lime green, which I love. Capital. Really nice. So I put this on the same evening, I think, as I got it, and I hadn't heard Quicksilver Messenger Service at all before, and this is really nice. Cat snoring in the background there. This is really nice. It's very cozy, or how to say, psych stuff, rock. Not so weird, but yeah. And I love the song Fresh Air there. And Just for Love. It's a romantic song, but look at that. You can see, yeah, look, you know, this is interesting. Yeah, you know, this is interesting. Now, let me just put you on hold for a minute so I can change the sides on, or change the record to record 2. Hold on. Hello again. I'm sorry for putting you on hold. I just wanted really to continue listening to that. Then just a couple of minutes later, I think, in the same box, or minutes. How slow am I? I'm actually pretty fast, you know, going through records. So, Astika! This is also from the 70s, of course. This is 72 on CBS Records. And this is some funky shit. I've seen this before, but this also costs about $2 or so. A little beaten up, you know. I don't mind that, actually. I think that's a little bit of this. It just means that the record has been played or cared for some way. It's more. It's 40 years old, you know, so it's not weird if it's a bit beaten up. This is some weird mixture of Latin, funk, soul, jazz. I just put this on and just feel good, you know. I don't know what more to say. There are lots of people on this. There are dudes playing the congas, the bass, of course, drums, guitar again, acoustic piano, clarinet, electric piano, organ, trombone, saxophones, flute, piccolo, baritone, trumpet. So, and lots of vocalists. So, this is just a nice, how to say, special, a bit uncommon music, you know, with the Latin stuff, but it's really swinging. Enjoy it. I picked up some, I don't know how to pronounce it at all, actually Jean-Michel Jarre, maybe, Oxygen. I've never seen this on vinyl, and this was also maybe $1 or $2, so it's from 76 on Polydor, and it's pressed very lightly. It's not such a heavy pressing, it's quite light, and but still sounds pretty good. And I cleaned this motherfucker up as well, so it sounds nice. And this is, haven't actually heard this, but I've heard that it's a really nice electronical piece of music. I had to lift the cat up in the bed, so excuse me. And this is some spacey stuff. A good mixture of some Oldfield and stuff. I like weird men playing some synths and synthesizer. And it's nice to see that there are both organ and mellotron on this computer as well. On this on this album as well. I like my Tim Blake, of course, from Hawkwind and Gong, and I like my Tomita stuff as well. So it's nice. And Oldfield, Mike Oldfield, the first at least 3 albums. So it was nice to hear this. Sometimes one just wants to hear some electronical space music. So let me cut off here with some CDs, which I actually didn't find them, but no, this one I found at the same place or so. And this is something I bought because my partner loves this band and got all the albums on vinyl, or all, not many, and the phone is ringing, but I'm waiting. I wanted to make this. I want to make this video. I'm occupied, please. So I had to buy this because we didn't have this version on Digipack on reissue. This is Sisters of Mercy with Floodland. One of my favorite ones with Sisters of Mercy. And just to put it in the collection. Actually, in my shelf and not in my partner's shelf. So, nice cheap find there. My first CD with Sisters of Mercy, which I'm keeping for myself. So, in Jönköping, where I found the Culpepper's Orchard and also På Starke Vinninger with Höst, which I showed in the first videos. I found a CD, and I've been looking for the vinyl for a very long time, but it's very expensive. So a couple of years have passed, and I found 2 copies of this on different labels, but I finally bought it on CD. Quartermass. And this is a, if one should buy CDs, this is really nicely done of Akarma from Italy. They are very good with their vinyl presses, reissues. As I showed you, Toad, they've done that one. And this, look at that. I want all my CDs to look like their vinyl. Yeah, look how nice. And this is the dudes. And this is really nice. They're in orange. Of course, maybe you heard the song Black Sheep of the Family from this one. And it's a great song, but all of the album is very good, I think. And there are 2 bonus tracks on this one. One, Blind Mice, and Punting. This, of course, was released on Harvest on vinyl, and they don't have any guitar on this one, which is weird. At first, a couple of years ago, I thought I'm not gonna like it if it doesn't have guitars, because I love my guitars. Actually, you don't miss the guitars so much, because the organ is nicely played, quite heavy. John Lordish type stuff, and you know, John Lord could handle his organ, and these people are really good as well. So Quartermass, no guitars, but you don't miss it. It's still rocking, prog rock. So Quartermass, really nice to have on CD before I get the vinyl. Hopefully in a couple of years or so. But it goes for a mass of amount of cash. So this I was really happy to get, because this is my absolutely favorite release from this band. The first album I heard by them by a chance. I just took a long shot back in the day when I didn't order much on the internet but ordered from catalogs. We had a couple of small distros here in Sweden, and I ordered this release from them, but on standard jewel case CD, and I didn't have this edition of this release, and I have the old vinyl, which is not pressed very good, but expensive now, and the reissue, which is pressed very good and on 2 vinyls, and I've also got the jewel case, of course, and the reissue on CD as well with the surround sound. But this is Still Life by, of course, Opeth, and this is the digipack, which Peaceville released in 2003. Of course, the album was released in '99 at first, and this is a really nice copy of this one, and I absolutely adore Opeth, and this album, most people hold the album afterwards, which I talked about before, Blackwater Park, bit higher, but I love Still Life, and this is beautiful. This is original artwork. Sometime I will show you maybe my Opeth collection if you want to, and then I will show you the difference between this and the new artwork that Travis Smith has done also. But this is brilliant. This artwork is my favorite, and it fits the whole story, which, of course, talking about Opeth, it is a sad, melancholic story. A perfect mixture of heavy death and soft acoustic stuff. Really good. This is the best pickup by far, even if it's on CD, that I have done the last couple of weeks or maybe months, because I just love this album so much, and I was so damn happy to find this. It costed under $10 or so I was very pleased to get that. 28 minutes, and I think I should cut there because I'm talking too much, having a bit of coffee, and I will do maybe another video soon. So take care, be nice, see you.